tried to play cool. Cops said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from a rainy Cleveland. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right to the air to open this one up. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's a run with Kelly. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cleveland.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 41, here's second and 9. Now it's Kelly, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The RPO, that one is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 36 yards.
Gain of 36 yards. First down, Dolphins.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This from 30 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here being able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, 19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, all 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Browns 44-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Here's a give to Ajay. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point attempt still to come. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 70. Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read, Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here we go, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, he's heavily lying. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, check out.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The extra point. Up and good. And the Dolphins move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Get your money up. Get your money down. On all of us. On my people now.
Ready? Go! Go!
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Bryce Huff in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and long.
Let's go. Track 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Bryce Huff. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
The 48-yard line.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 17.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. A run up the middle with Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
70 Lions.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now he's just going to put this forward.
I like the play call on 3rd and goal there, giving the ball to your back and seeing if he can punch it in. Now it really sets up a pretty interesting decision. Does the play caller and the head coach want to roll the dice and go for a touchdown, or are they happy just settling for a field goal?
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Brown now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
60, Boston, 60, Boston. Back to 60, back to 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 White. Power 11, Matthew 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brown now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take over.
A carry here for Brown. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
With 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Liking 18.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
19, check smash, hut, hut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Alert, flare. Go.
They'll run here with Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
70 Lions. Tiger, 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Okay, ready.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Mavericks. Hut.
Play clock nearly that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Trap 60. Check off.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. He'll get this out to the left flat. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rushed to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8.
Buffalo 18. Set up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Liking. Hey, check that. Street. Ready, go. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Ready. Hawk 70. 60 Eagles.
A run here with Achane. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go big 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 70 Lions. Switch. Check out.
Here's Achane. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Traveler. Traveler.
Achane. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Achane. And he barrels his way into the end zone. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They run with Kelly. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Running, Kelly. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's Kelly. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Alert! Alert! 70 Timberwolves! Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go!
Here's a run with Kelly. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
1st and 10.
60 Bison.
He'll stay on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. It's 3rd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. He's going to have the first down and more. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Over the middle. It's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19, Panther 11. Panthers ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cadet, Warrior 70, Cowboy 80, Cub 19, Cub 19. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take over.
He'll look to throw. That is caught offside by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Round 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
79 Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide for Kelly.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Their 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown! They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. It's Kelly. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll look to throw. Downfield for Njoku. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
32 yards. And the Browns first down.
Go. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Go! Shotgun snap for Ward. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? 18 card.
Again, it's Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whisper in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.